Okay, you guys, so I shared a video yesterday talking about how naltrexone for alcohol use disorder was mentioned in a New York Times article because there's a recent study that's come out. Well, today it's been featured in a video segment on Good Morning America. I wanted to share that segment with you guys here today. It's about a minute and a half long. There's a few things that I could scrutinize about the video, one of which being that the physician that they interviewed really talked about using naltrexone only when someone thinks that they might binge drink. So he wasn't talking about using it following the Sinclair Method, which is, taken every single time someone drinks before they drink. There's a few other things I could say, but I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm really happy all in all to see that naltrexone is making its way into the news and major publications because it's such an incredibly effective treatment for alcohol use disorder. So here's the video from Good Morning America.
To a new report on a pre-existing medicine that may be the key to curb the effects of binge drinking. It's a story we first saw in the New York Times, and our medical contributor, Dr. Darian Sutton, is back. A double house call from Dr. Sutton.
Second time.
I know. So tell us about this pill.
Well, naltrexone is a medication that historically has been used for those with known alcohol use disorder or known opiate use disorder. It most commonly is done in a way where you take it every single day. Well, in this study, they're looking to see if there are benefits in those who don't technically have a diagnosis of alcohol use disorder, but maybe can use it sparingly when needed.
So how does it work?
So essentially, it works by binding and blocking the receptors that stimulate our series of craving that goes on in our brain when we're exposed to opiates or alcohol. And in this study, they basically took a group of young participants and they gave them this access to this medication as well as education regarding alcohol use. And they basically used it in a way where they only used it before they would have expected episodes of excessive drinking, which can include more than 4 to 5 drinks in one setting. And they found that after 12 weeks, those that used the medication compared to the placebo had significantly less drinking, and that effect lasted up to 6 months.
Up to 6 months.
6 months.
If you have an issue with drinking, is this something that could help, perhaps?
It certainly is. The first step, however, Robin, I always want to advise patients is acknowledging to yourself that you might have a problem.
Absolutely.
Talking to your physician about your symptoms so that you can get a good gauge on what the issue is and the other possible treatments. And then, of course, there's a national helpline that's available to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to find trusted resources within your community.
And never be hesitant to ask for help.
Absolutely.
If you need it. All right. Dr. Sutton,
all in all, really excited to see that naltrexone is making it to the mainstream news because this medication has been proven over and over again to help people reduce or stop drinking. I am living proof of that, and I know countless others as well. If you're not familiar with this medication or treatment, check out the other videos I have or the link in my bio.